pump it up. Sound of the renegade, never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Keep on raving, I'm on the mic, I'm entertaining. Hold tight to the Brazier crew, hold tight to the Brazier crew. Hold tight, you know it's true. Hold tight to Josh and T-Rock. DJ one time, make a bit of rock, gonna make a bit of rock, make a bit of roll. DJ one time, lose control.
I'm with my people, man, I'm with the gang. My heart hurt, I can't help but sing. I'm on the drugs and I feel strange. When me hurt fuck, you feel my pain. In the North Face, in the Nike, dog. Walk in the club, only 1/3 of them like me, dog. But I swear they won't like me, dog. I'm a flame, don't ignite me, dog. I'm in the streets, please don't try me. If you my gang, ride by me. I swear to God, I'm never hiding. I got demons, perfect timing. If they gon' show up at your spot, baby, get off my fucking block, baby. And don't come here cause it's hot, baby. I shouldn't have trapped up the spot, baby. Went from a bandana to a fucking Nike logo. Yeah, I got gang now, remember I was solo. They talking crazy, baby, I just let them that shit promo. Baby girl, I'm magically like Quasimodo. I make the shit just happen, baby, I ain't stopping soon. I just wanna squeeze your titties like a damn balloon. She say that I don't love her, baby, don't assume. Remember when I had on that fucking silver grill. Baby girl, life get hard and you know it's real. I'm with the gang, baby girl, and we tracing skrill. I be on the drugs, man, it's hard to feel.
Good morning. I forgot I was on mute. How is everyone today? What up, TT?
Dude, my favorite part of that whole entire thing is the very end where I go, yeah, and he says that. I love it, dude. That's my shit, bro. That's my shit, bro. Dude, it's Dustin Poirier day today, boy.
No, yesterday was Dustin Poirier day.
Hell no, bro. Dude, because he knocked out Conor McGregor at 1 a.m. today, bro.
Hey, what'd I say? I said yesterday, hello, welcome to Dustin Poirier day.
If you don't recall yesterday's Light It Up, I said Conor McGregor is going to go in there thinking he fucking won, and he's just thinking he's got this in the bag and he's going to get his ass whooped. And you were like, "Well, Conor McGregor, I thought he was going to."
I've been saying Dustin Poirier wins for fucking all week, bro.
I know, but yesterday you were like, "Dude," and I'm not going to lie, the first round was Conor's, bro.
The first round was Conor, 100%. Conor,
100% Conor. Dude,
even with Dustin's takedown.
Dude, I was saying. Good morning, Amber. Oh, good morning, Amber. I said, Robert, those fucking calf kicks, they're gonna affect him in the next coming rounds. Dustin's doing what he's doing, and if Conor don't knock his ass out, the dude's gonna knock him out.
You remember what I said? If Dustin follows his game plan, he will win.
Yep. And he did.
He did. He 100% did. Because Conor's such a boxer, he holds that front foot down, and he just was taking punishment. Plus, Conor hasn't been in there for 2 years. So, and Dustin's got 10 wins since their last fight.
Yep. And yeah. What did he have? Dustin had 6 main events since the last fight.
I'm calling Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler for the belt.
Yep. Oh, and Dustin Poirier is going to fuck him up.
Really, what I think is going to happen is something like Gaethje Chandler, and then that winner of that fight will fight Dustin. But I think Dustin highly deserves the belt. Last night probably should have been for the belt. I mean, if Khabib's not coming back, why haven't you stripped him? You stripped Henry Cejudo, you stripped fucking John Jones. You strip these guys literally the next day after they've retired. So I love Khabib. Khabib's my favorite fighter, but if he's retired, he's retired, man. That should have been the championship fight.
I agree because those were the two top. They were 2 top 5 fucking people in the game.
And then the way I look at it, Chandler just beat Hooker, who was number 7, I believe. So. Okay, so you got Gaethje and Khabib. They just fought. Khabib retired. Gaethje lost. Then you got Dustin Poirier Conor McGregor, and Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, they all got beat.
Got eaten up by Gaethje, who just lost to Habib. McGregor just lost to Poirier. Who is there to fight for the championship?
Chandler and fucking Poirier, for real.
Especially when Chandler comes out and KOs Hooker in the first round like that. Hooker's no joke, dude. Hooker is no joke.
No, he isn't. And when I seen it, I was like, dude, Hooker's long, lengthy, fucking this
Morning,
dude.
Kayla.
I said, dude, this dude Hooker is fucking long and lengthy. He's gonna fucking beat this guy up. And then I was like, oh my god, this dude's spunky as fuck. Did you hear his when they were interviewing him at the end? He was just talking shit like, "What's up? I'm here, motherfuckers."
Yeah,
you know,
he called everybody out. Chandler did. He called out Dustin. He called out Connor. He called out fucking. He says, Habib, if you want to come back, you for your legacy, you got to beat. You got to get win number 30 against somebody. Might as well be against me, or at least you can try. That was funny.
Yep.
That was great.
Yep.
Hey,
he was hyped.
You want to get your 30th win? Come try it against me.
Dude was a 3-time Bellator, bro, and the hype was getting to me. It really was getting to me.
The best lightweight that's not in the UFC. Maybe Pitbull might be a little better. I think Pitbull over at Bellator, he's the champ right now. He's a fucking. That dude might come over here and destroy everybody except for Habib.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't know. Chandler looked good last night, bro.
Yeah, he did. And he come over as a free agent. It's not like Bellator let him go. He decided to leave Bellator as a free agent.
Oh, really? That's cool.
So Dana White paid for that. Paid lots of money for him to come over, and lucky for Disney, he panned out.
Right.
And I mean, another thing that a lot of people didn't realize: Dan Hooker took his gloves off and threw them in the middle of the ring.
That's retiring, ain't it?
That's what it usually means, is that fighter's retiring.
He took them right off, bro. He's like, fuck, man, I got beat by some dude from Bellator, bro.
He got clocked, cold cocked, body shot, fucking knockout.
That I don't know. Dude,
but I was watching, and I was like, dude, if Chandler connects with one of these fucking haymakers, it's over, because that dude was throwing those punches with 1,000% power.
I thought, for real, what I thought is like, oh my god, this dude's gonna ass himself out trying to fucking take this dude's head off, and then he took the dude's head off. So I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought that's what was gonna happen too. But I guess 3-time Bellator champ comes in, and usually the Bellator guys have a rough time with the UFC guys, and he probably had one of the toughest debut fights that you could get in Dan Hooker.
Well, I mean,
just took him out.
I mean, think about it. There's fucking 20 guys in the fucking lightweight division, and you come in and you're fighting number 7.
I think lightweight is one of the toughest divisions there is too. I'll be right back.
100%. 100%. You got Gaethje. What?
I got to go grab my nectar collector. I forgot.
Okay. You got Gaethje in there. You got fucking Habib was in there. You got Connor in there. You got fucking what's that dude's name? Ferguson in there, bro. You got Poirier. You got all these motherfucking they're bad fuck ass, dude. That's probably one of the hottest ones. I don't know. I like the fucking lightweight division right now. I wish I had somebody to talk to, but Josh is an asshole. I think the light heavyweight division has some good people too. I think John Jones left at the wrong time.
It's going to be Stipe versus Ngannou, and then I think whoever John Jones fights first, he's going to win and then fight for the title. This next title fight for a heavyweight is fucking monstrous.
It's number 2. It's
you got the best fucking heavyweight UFC heavyweight of all time in Stipe versus the next
It's scary.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou. If he punched you, I'd get knocked out.
Yeah, if he punched me, Monroe would go to sleep. The whole Monroe would just fall asleep for a minute.
You shouldn't
Dude.
talk about Malcolm Monroe like that.
You're right, dude. All three of them.
They'll all go down with Ngannou.
All three of the Malcolm Monroes go to sleep with me. Dude, I'm excited. You know what I'm thinking, dude? John Jones left the fucking light heavyweight division when it was getting hot, bro. That's what I think because
He's already done everything.
What?
He's already done everything. Plus, he's at that age where weight cut's going to get tougher. He's at that age where he's proved everything he needs to prove in the light heavyweight. Nobody's fucking beat him ever. No one has.
Nobody's even fucking came close, bro. The only reason why is because he gets fucking disqualified.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason he's ever lost his title or a match is because he was DQ'd or fucking suspended.
Because he was a fucking prodigy. He was a kid and he was a fucking man, you know? And look, I'd party too if I was the fucking baddest man on the fucking planet. What are you going to do, dude? I'll leg kick you from 14 feet away, dude. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
So tell me about this sloth poop you want.
Oh my God, dude. Yesterday, I don't know what the fuck happened. You know how sometimes you get in the wormholes about conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
I got sucked into the sloth theory, bro. I don't know why. Dude, it's just crazy facts. I was watching it, dude. Avocados wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for sloths eating the pits and shitting them out at the bottom of trees. And they shit them out with leaf foliage that they shit.
I thought sloths ate eucalyptus. Or no, that's a koala.
That's a koala, dog. Yeah, but
same type of animal, different fucking species.
But what the sloth does is it'll have the pit of the avocado in its stomach, and it eats leaves too, you know? So it takes 30 days for that shit to go. Dude, when that sloth poops that fucking avocado out, it's already sprouting out of its seed inside of his belly and then he goes down. So sloths climb all the way down a tree to take a shit. It takes them sometimes fucking a whole day to get all the way down to the bottom of the tree that they live in. They take a shit at the bottom and climb back up, bro. It's crazy.
I would hate to be a sloth. I would hate to be a sloth. I don't even like being a sloth as a person, you know, when you feel like you've done nothing and you're moving slow and you've done nothing but be lazy. I hate that in real life, let alone sloth life.
Dude, you would be surprised, but if you had a fucking sloth in a greenhouse, it would go fucking, your greenhouse would be the best greenhouse around. You put sloth and ladybugs in your greenhouse, bro, you're perfect.
What is a sloth's natural predator?
Oh, they have a lot, but they stink. They smell weird and they stink, so they're not really they don't really get fucking ate. They don't really. They have like a fucking hormone they do when they fucking, you know how like a possum does, it makes itself smell dead. The fucking sloth smells dead all the time because it doesn't move.
The sloth's main predators are big cats like jaguars, ocelots, and birds such as harpy eagles. All primarily detect their prey visually, and it's likely that the sloth simply moves at a pace that doesn't get them noticed. So they aren't. You're right. They don't really get attacked, but when they do, it's jaguars, snakes, and large birds of prey, and human.
No, it's just the harpy eagle is the largest bird. It's a monkey killer. The harpy eagle is a monkey murderer.
A monkey murderer.
And the harpy eagle has a big wingspan.
They defend themselves by swiping at predators with their long, sharp claws that extend from their arm. So their claws are like the size of your whole fucking hand.
They're knives. They're like little knives. Yeah, they're like little knives. They're cute. I think sloths are cute as fuck, bro. For some odd reason. Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, ready?
Right.
The most dangerous thing a sloth can do is take a shit.
Yep. Because it goes all the way to the bottom of the tree.
Over half of all sloth fatalities happen when they are skipping to the loo.
Yep.
Just
I
don't
told
think a
you.
sloth would risk adorable little neck thing. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah.
yeah, every time the sloth goes down to take a poop, it risks its life.
Yep. Goes to the base, and that's when the cats get it. Meow, motherfucker.
Sloth deaths occur when they go take a poop.
Yep. And
Dude,
you know, a sloth.
Why the fuck are they? I'm shitting out that tree, man. You know?
Yeah.
No, not even closer. I'm shitting out of the tree. Fuck if Harold's fucking head is down there. Guess what? I'm shitting.
Yeah, I don't know why they do it, but their poop is like one of the best fertilizers known to man because all it is leaf foliage, ground up, processed leaf foliage. You know, it's fascinating what they do. If you had like let's see.
What's up, Danielle? We haven't said hi to you.
Hi, Danielle.
Just listening about sloth poo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to your topic here.
I saw a massive bald eagle.
You did?
Welcome to Monroe, dude. There's a million of them.
It was on the way to Cedar Point. You know how you go through that over that long bridge of water?
Okay. Yep.
Either side of the lake was frozen, dude. And this fucker looked like a toddler, and he was just sitting there, getting at the where it was frozen and not, so the fish were right there.
Yep.
Sitting there, just fucking plucking them out.
Bald eagles are huge.
Dude, it looks like a little kid, but it was a bird.
The bald eagle could probably fucking almost pick your nipple off, fucking standing up straight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mine, he definitely could get mine. Maybe not T-Rups.
T-Rups are pretty tall.
Well, they sit about 3.5, 4 foot tall.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Wouldn't be hard. You could get a fucking
Danielle, you got a topic?
Yeah, I looked up all these cool facts about UFC.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, all right. So I don't know if it's right though, because I heard you guys talking about it, but
Well, I'll tell you if it's right.
all right. So of all of like the MMA things, boxing is the easiest martial art to learn. Jiu-jitsu is the hardest. And that's basically what MMA is. They like to mix all those different scary ass like martial arts styles.
MMA is mixed martial arts.
Yes.
That's what it is.
So
MMA.
You have to be between 21 and 34 to even be able to try out. Once you're past a certain age, they won't even let you fill out an application.
I have a one thing. Sage Northcutt was, I believe, under 20 when he joined the UFC.
Yeah,
but
one kid. Hold on,
So wasn't John Jones like 20 years old and won the
John
light
Jones,
heavyweight?
20 or 21.
John Jones has the most number of knockout fights. Most won fights with 14.
Most wins?
Yeah, most wins.
Where are you getting your information at?
Yeah, that's wrong.
UFC, like Google.
Google UFC?
Yeah.
Because there's this lady, I can't remember her name. She's got 20 wins.
Because Chase Hopper, as of 2019, was the
Donald Cerrone.
Hang it, no, shush.
UFC fighter.
Yep. Chase Hooper was like 19, 18.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, he's actually he's in the UFC still. He's had 1 or 2 fights.
And it says Tino Ortiz has the most TKO.
Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, with 8 TKO and 27 fights.
Oliveira has the most submissions.
Submissions.
Really?
Yep.
52% of UFC fights end in TKO.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Wow, that's a good fact.
As of 2019, 7 deaths have happened from sanctioned fights and 9 from unregulated, but not with UFC, with the other divisions.
In other promotions, yeah.
Other promotions, yeah.
And like the risk of injury is the same as like with boxing.
I feel like
It's
they're
worse.
They're different. Boxing is more like closed head injuries, and then the UFC is like limb injuries.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then that got me down a rabbit hole of what the most dangerous sports are. And listen to this. What do you think the most dangerous sport in the world is?
I think the most dangerous sport. Are we talking like injury wise or death?
It just gave me a list and it said most.
Hockey.
And are we talking normal sports, not like race car driving? Normal sports.
Sports like that.
Okay, I'll say soccer comes up at the top.
Okay.
What's your
Hockey.
T-Rup said hockey.
Base
Horse
jump.
race.
Base
Base-
jump.
That's not a
That's
normal
not a sport, dude. That's a fucking
Base
that ain't
jumping.
no sport, dude.
And then
That's
listen,
They don't have a
number 2.
pro. They don't have pro base jumping competition. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Swimming.
swimming.
Number 3, cycling.
I
I
can
don't
see
know that
cycling. I can see cycling.
I can see cycling and swimming, but fucking base jumping isn't a sport.
running.
I'm calling a red flag on your top 5 list.
And then
Yeah.
is skydiving. Skydiving is less dangerous than base jumping.
Yeah, because I agree with that because you at least have some. You're wearing a decent parachute when you're.
Yeah, it says 100,000, 83 people die.
I think bull riding would be
Yeah,
pretty dangerous.
yeah, bull riding is extra dangerous. It's very scary and it's really stressful.
Yeah, I really feel like that.
You know,
5.
here's a cool fact for you. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is a tough black belt to get. Usually the average person is probably about 10 years it takes for them to get. You know, if you were to sit there and do nothing but black belt, you would probably get it in like 5 to 7 years. That's 100% dedicated. You eat, sleep, and breathe it. The fastest anybody's gotten a Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu belt has been BJ Penn, and he did it in 3 years.
Wow.
They called him the prodigy.
It says Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai is the deadliest. Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, Krav Maga.
I'll go with. I always said Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, and Muay Thai is what I would learn if I was in there.
I was the easiest martial art to learn.
Krav Maga is more like a defense, like a fucking everyday defense. I've never heard of any specialists in Krav Maga.
I think it came from Israeli.
Yeah, Israeli army started that shit. You don't even know how to check a leg kick.
Dude, them leg kicks I was hearing last night.
Google information sucks, Danielle.
Yeah, for real. You believe everything you see on Google or what?
What?
Base jumping.
What else am I
The sport base jumping.
Come on. Look, I
No.
told me.
No, you did good. Yeah, Sharon says Krav Maga's done by the police and the army out
Dude,
there.
kneeling on necks is what the police get taught, bro. They don't get taught no Krav Maga. They get taught fucking, give me your ID or I'm going to tase you. What the fuck?
Connor won for this fight.
Parkour. What? Say that again.
How much do you think Connor guaranteed paid for this fight?
Well, I think he got $1 million for showing up.
I got the answer right here.
I believe he got $1 million for showing up. And that's my guess. And then he got lots of pay-per-view buys, which I don't fucking know how much that I bet you he got probably about 5 million.
Right on the nose, but that's guaranteed. 5 million just for showing up.
Okay, so I was wrong actually. 5 million just for fighting. If he would have beat Dustin, he would have got another 5 million.
How much do you think Dustin got for showing up?
For showing up against Connor, I bet you it's not a title fight, so I bet you he got like $500,000.
No, he got 1.
Okay, I was gonna say 1, but I was like, they like to fuck these guys over. Connor's the big money draw, and anybody else.
Rose something is the most under. I can't pronounce her last name.
Rose Namajunas.
Yeah, she's the most underpaid fighter.
She was champ too. She beat one of the best fucking girls twice in a row.
I googled it. Underpaid as of 2000 something.
See, I know. I'm happy.
8,000.
So Connor got 5 million. If he would have won that fight, he would have got another 5 million.
Yeah, he would have got at least 12.
What happens is he gets so much for showing up, and then you get more when you win. And then if that was, Dustin probably got $1 million just to show up. He got $1 million for the win. If it was a knockout of the night or fight of the night or something like that, he would have got
a bonus.
Another 50,000.
I'm pretty sure he got a bonus. I'm pretty sure him and Chandler got the bonuses last night. That's what I think.
I haven't seen any of the anythings. I bet you.
Them girl fights were good too, bro.
I can't believe he round 2.
What?
I can't believe he was TKO'd in round 2.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he was slept. He was slept in round 2.
They were just being nice because it's Conor McGregor and called it.
Yeah, he went night, bro. Conor McGregor didn't even know who he was. He thought his name was Simon.
At least 3 seconds, he was fucking KO'd.
Oh my god, he didn't even know what happened the whole time, bro.
The one part I didn't like about the girls' fight, like when I can't remember her name, was pounding on Rivas, and the ref came up to like stop it, but he didn't, and the girls were fighting because it was over, and then he's like, "No, come on, keep going," and she fucking finished her.
Kicked her ass again. What happened is Herb Dean came up because he seen that he thought she was out, and then that new angle he seen life in her eyes. He seen that she was trying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I think. Herb was going to stop it, but then he was like, "Oh, this bitch's still alive," and he's like, "Let these motherfuckers go." And she stood up real quick. She was still up, like she was still ready.
She wasn't ready. That was just instinct.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. She was still fucking dazed,
Because you see, like 5 more seconds and the fight was over. She stood up. She gave her a couple more 1-2s, and then Herb's like,
"All right, dude, that's enough. You're right."
Yep. But that girl's got some of the best hands. Some of the best hands in that division.
She did have some good hands, didn't she? No, they said they were the scariest hands. The announcer said those are the scariest hands in
some of the scariest division.
What? Is her fast or what?
She's fast and strong. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She's trained in boxing real good.
She a mean bitch.
She'll fuck us all up.
Hey, guess what?
It's that time.
Ew.
Snow.
Well,
you know what time it is?
Yeah, it'll
light it up.
It's time to the light it up spotlight is actually what time it is.
Branko, DMAC approved.
Today we have comedian Tony Watson. He's obviously a comedian. We have a 5-minute thing. You can check him out on Instagram at TWAT Comedy. He's also one of the hosts of the Curious Cats podcast here on the network. So I figured, why not, huh?
Yeah.
Throw out our first comedian for the spotlight. We've been doing a lot of musicians lately, so yeah, you take those vitamins, boy.
Hey, always remember to take your fish oil and your vitamins in the morning.
All right, here we go, guys.
Shot myself in the chin. So quarantine has been interesting. Picked up a new hobby while we were locked up. I like to get super high and watch a bunch of old movies because I pick up on things that I didn't realize before. Like I was watching 8 Mile the other day. You guys seen that movie?
Yeah, sure.
These guys. No one else is gonna get this, I guess. I'm gonna do it anyway. God damn it. I started to realize that I sort of look like B Rabbit if he only ate his mom's spaghetti. She's not very slim. Like fuck 8 Mile. I can barely even walk a mile. That joke is the only reason I wore this hoodie up here. It's
Chubby shade.
bad. And everyone keeps making fun of my weight tonight, so I'm gonna try to sweat it off. Not nerves, it's just progress. You know? I was watching Castaway the other day. You guys seen that movie?
Yeah.
There's these guys again. You're gonna get the joke though, so that's how I know you're lying. It's a good flick. Not all of you know that, obviously. There's one detail about it that sort of bugs me, and that is that Tom Hanks not masturbates once. And that's mind-boggling to me because I don't know about you guys, but if I was a married man and I suddenly washed up on a deserted island, that's the first thing I would do. Tell me he was on that island for 5 years, he didn't jerk off that whole time. I didn't even make it through the entire movie. Something about that beard, you know? I got too high one night, and I thought I was watching 101 Dalmatians. It turns out I was just watching a documentary called Dalmatians 101. Which is not a cartoon, but I learned a lot about them, you know? One thing I learned from the cartoon is that Dalmatians are racist. There's a scene in the cartoon where the dogs are hiding out from the bad guys, and then the head Dalmatian jumps into this pile of soot and changes the color of his fur. And then when he hops out, he goes, "Look, now I'm a Labrador." That's just dog blackface. What the fuck are you doing, Disney? I know Walt had beef with the Jews, but I mean, turns out he's also not a big fan of Labradors. It's one of those movies that you can only do with dogs, you know? It's like, if you have 101 puppies running around your house, you're just a dog person. That's okay, right? If you have 101 kids running around your house, then you're just Michael Jackson. Nobody wants to be like Mike, folks. It also only works with puppies, you know? Because you don't want 101 full-grown dogs running around your house. And if you do, then you're just Michael Vick at that point. I do think those two scandals would be a lot funnier. They just swap species, you know? It's like Michael Vick's just forcing toddlers to beat the shit out of each other. Michael Jackson's just jerking off the dog buttholes. Better lock that thing up. I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I finally got around to watching that Ted Bundy documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago, there's a big controversy about that thing because there are women out there that started sexualizing Ted Bundy. They all have this weird fetish for murderers. But not all murderers, just classic murderers, you know? There's no woman out there fantasizing about Dylan Roof. In all fairness, though, he is much uglier. So. He's got a bowl cut. Should have went to prison just for that. But it's also only serial killers for some reason. Like they wouldn't call Ted Bundy handsome if he was a child molester. You know? Like you're never gonna hear a woman say, "Hey, you know who's got really cute eyes? That Jeffrey Epstein." Right, you guys enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop. That was Tony.
That's funny, dude.
Funny.
I look like I look like I look like B Rabbit if he only ate his mom's spaghetti.
I liked the one about when the Michael Vick and the Michael Jackson swap species.
That was a good one, yeah.
Is just kids. Michael Vick's forcing kids to eat, and Michael Jackson's just jacking off to pit bull buttholes.
Forcing kids to fight each other.
That was a good one.
I've run a few fight camps with toddlers before.
I mean, shit. What do you think fucking
You have.
training MMA is? That's Fight
Pit
Club.
bull
for
fight,
kids.
but with kids. Yep, fight club. There's a fight club almost every time I go to Josh's house.
Adri she told me yesterday while we're watching, she wants to start training. She wants to
Brazilian
do jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Well, if her goal should be then, because she's 12, her goal should be that she can get the black belt by the time she's 20.
Well, I was just gonna say that if she were to join now and do nothing, just full bore whatever her heart can handle, then she would pretty much be a black belt by the time she's 21.
Mm-hmm.
Probably before that, because kids, I feel like Michael, I know Michael didn't, never mind. I'm not going to use him as an example because he didn't do jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is the hardest belt to get. The hardest
Yeah,
belt.
but I mean, still that motherfucker can kick you in the face without even moving.
Michael, as a 16-year-old boy, would kick every man I know's ass.
Oh, for sure, dude. And
Almost. This 16-year-old could whoop T-Rup's ass, my ass at the same time.
oh yeah, he could do one kick, just one spin.
And especially don't let him get a broom handle in his hand. That fucker will take out a whole squadron. He's like he's a black belt in multiple martial arts.
He's lethal, and I'm glad he's on my team.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
He's the coolest 16-year-old he's 17 now, but he's the coolest 16-year-old I ever met. He's got a motorcycle. He's got a fucking, I don't know.
Badass truck.
How he's banging dangling like fucking, like, I don't know who, like Michael Jordan or something.
Every time I ask him, I said, dude, how many girls do you get, bro? Like, dude, you could be swimming in that shit right now. And he's like,
no, he's about the real shit. That's good. I 100% support him because real talk, especially with a kid with dreams, women will get in the way.
Oh yeah, and he's never. I just talk shit to him about it.
He's about to turn 18.
Yeah, he's never. Yeah, that's her stepkid, and she's.
No, but for real, I forgot what I was saying. Never mind.
Dude, the
Aaron,
dreams, girls getting in your dreams, yeah. Especially when you're a kid, and you're like, oh my god, a girl can really influence you.
Yeah,
and
real talk. He gets it with he does something. He has a kid now. He's got to worry about that kid instead of his dreams. Okay, that's one scenario. How about he fucks a girl, gets some STD. Now he can never fight. Now he can't join the army. Now he can't do these things. You know what I mean? Right. So that's number 2 in my book. Danielle, females are the devil.
Hey, men are the devil too. So
I digress, but
I digress.
I think that they're bad for it's not a one-sided thing at all. He decides to put his dick in somebody and not be protective. That's his fault.
See, women are always in the way.
No.
women are always.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that
that's
you have
that's words from the number one man in my life right there.
Number 1 spot right there, Doomsday.
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, how'd you like that fight last night?
Oh, your boy Connor got fucking slapped, dude.
No, he's Dustin Poirier. He's
USA.
USA.
Oh yeah, he always does that. You're right. He always goes for USA. What about the dude with the mullet, bro? In the prelims.
Oh, you mean the guy that I said, hey, this guy has a chin to get slept, and then he got slept?
Yeah, dude. No, that was a different guy. He was a different
guy. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
That one didn't get finished, but yeah, that other guy, he got button punched and went dancing.
I haven't had a 24 hours.
I said, did you see how his his legs went like rubber bands. She's
Dude,
like,
his equilibrium was fucking smashed, bro. Hey, I was like, dude, he's walking like he has a problem right now.
yeah, that happens, man.
He rocked him. He rocked him hard, bro.
That happened to me, but I was working with a special needs guy, and he's about your size. He clocked me somehow. I don't know. I didn't see it coming or nothing. And next thing I know, I'm wobbly legged.
And you're like, ooh,
That's the
seeing
first.
stars.
Yeah, that's the first time I almost got knocked out. I've been hit. I've been hit by metal things in the chin and fucking got knocked down and stuff, but never saw stars like that. And it wasn't even. That's what I call it, you know. Because it's like
my sister
in the cartoons, they get all wobbly legged and they see stars.
My sister dropped me, bro. She dropped me right now. She came up with the ugliest uppercut ever, bro, and I turned into it. Hit the ground, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
she could.
Let me explain the story. Okay, so now this is when T-Rep liked to do drugs. I was on a couple Xanax, bro, and me and Lena were gonna smoke a blunt, bro, and I got mad at Lena for some odd reason because I was taking pills, right? Because I was all fucked up. And then this bitch broke my Rellos, so we started a fucking death fight, bro. Like for real. She broke my Rellos and took my weed and ran in her fucking in her room. So I started cutting her shoes up here and shoving them under her under her bed or her door to her thing. And I was like down there, crouched down. She opened that door and fucking Sparta kicked me to the door. To the wall, hit me to the wall and started clubbing me on top of the head. This is before brain injury, by the way. This was my first brain injury. She started clubbing me on top of the head, bro. And then I get up and try to get the fuck out of there. She's got me by the back of the neck of the shirt and it's choking me and shit. And she's hitting me still in the back of the head. So I turned around to try to defend. And I didn't know that she was pulling a fucking uppercut from the fucking her room all the way to the living room and just fucking turned around, hit me like right here. It was the ugliest punch I ever seen thrown. And it hit me and it fucking immediately shut me off. I hit the ground, stood up, grabbed Elena and threw it down the hallway. Oh my God, I was sleeping, bro. I woke up, dude. I woke up to stars, bro. I just threw it down the hallway like, oh my God. And then my dad comes out. Listen, my dad comes out in his boxers and flexed me so bad that I was backed up into the corner, crouched down like, I'm sorry. In his underwear, bro. He fucking punked me out in his underwear, dude. My old ass dad. Oh my God, that was a good night. And I got kicked out.
You cutting up her shoes over a Rillo? I would kick your ass out too.
He was on Xanax. He was high.
Okay.
And that's why T-Rep don't take psych meds.
And that's why T-Rep doesn't take pills for real.
That's dangerous.
So let's get into the plan of the day now.
Ooh, it's a good one today. My mom wanted me to do this for a while. It's an Arrowhead plant. Hers is good, but I didn't get a good picture of it. So that's an Arrowhead. That's what the foliage looks like. It's a beautiful plant. It likes to be a little bit moist. It's more of a water it 2 times a week or whenever you feel that when you feel the dirt and it's dry, like to your knuckle, you bury your knuckle in there, and if you feel it wet, then it's ready. Or what? Wait, what am I saying? If you feel it that it's wet, it's not ready to get watered. But if it's dry, then it's ready to be watered. It loves a nice misting, loves to be misted. It's kind of like a vine plant. It's easy to propagate. It's pretty much medium to highlight. What is it? Medium to highlight or sunlight, like sunlight. If there's some diagnosis things because these leaves are very susceptible to shit. So like if the leaf starts turning pale or yellow, that means you're giving it too much light. And if the leaf is the leaf is browning, it needs water. If the leaf is wilting, it needs water. It'll tell you this one communicates with you good. And it's a beautiful plant. It gets pretty big. My mom has a basket on top of her china cabinet, and it's pretty fucking big. It's pretty beautiful. She's got some propagations. We also have this in the propagation station if you guys want to have a nice little cute little house plant. Most of these plants we have them in the propagation station, and they're all getting propagated. We have some ready to go. We are gonna come out springtime when it's springtime, and we're gonna get weird with it and actually start promoting buying some fucking house plants or something in the springtime. So yeah, so you can bring us back on, Josh. But dude, it's just as easy. You just got to take care of it. You really got to learn how to communicate with your plants. I know that sounds stupid, but you really just got to you got to see when it wilts a little bit. That's when you water. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll tell you if it looks like shit, it's because you're watering it too much. If it's folding over, and you know, come on, you don't want to fucking. They're dirt plants, not water plants. They can grow in water if you have the right thing. You can get them to grow in water real good. But when you propagate them, that's how you do it. But other than that, dude, that's about all I got for it. It's a really good plant to have.
I have some fun facts. I'm trying to carry my fat arrowhead up the stairs, so give me a minute. But
It's also
I have a
called
pink
goosefoot.
one. It's called a
What?
goosefoot.
Yep.
Yep, it's called a goosefoot. It lives in like marshy areas, like so it's on the edge of the water, on swamps, things like that. Mine is actually a pink one. You can see it.
Oh wow.
They're actually really poisonous to people and cats because they produce a sap that makes you vomit and gives you skin rashes.
Oh,
Also, they make little potato looking things only when they're near the water, and they're called duck potatoes. And the Native Americans would actually raid like duck nests and muskrat dens because muskrats would hoard them in their den for later. And the Native Americans would go in there and steal all the potatoes from the muskrats.
how big does it get?
It can get really big. Like this one is pretty small. It's just this little baby.
Yeah, that's tiny. My mom's got some that are about fucking 18 to 20 inches tall.
This was just a teeny tiny little propagation in at the end of July, and
Yep.
I think I've done pretty good.
Do they
All right,
bloom?
Danielle, what do you do? How do you water that thing? Because it likes to stay moist. It really likes to be sprayed with if you got a spritzer bottle, it likes its leaves fucking wet. It likes all that shit. So
I water it quite often. Anytime I see any kind of droopage, I'm like, whoop, time to go.
Yep.
Or if the topsoil is dry, I water it because it just gets so sad so quick. She's so dramatic.
Does it produce
yeah.
flowers or
And
anything?
I am not sure about the flowers. I didn't see. I do. Oh yes, okay. So it does have flowers, and they bloom mid to late summer, and the flowers are actually really cool. They bloom in 3, and they're all symmetrical.
Okay.
They're little tiny white flowers, and so and it kinds of vines when it gets up. It's not a vining plant, but it could be because it grows. It's an upward climbing plant. So
Yep.
it has little nodes. And where the little nodes are, a little shoot will pop up and it'll have 3 flowers on it. And all 3 flowers are very symmetrical, exactly the same. And it's all up and down the little nodular areas.
It grows. It likes to grow like in the swampy. It likes to stay moist. It likes to. But plants that we say if you have house plants that we say they like to be fucking moist, that doesn't mean water that motherfucker every day.
Every day. No, do not
It
water
doesn't
your
mean that.
plants.
Lightly moist.
Your roots, the roots of your plants need to stay wet but dry as well. Like there can't not be a water in the bottom of your pot or your roots will rot and die.
Yep, it's called root rot for real.
Oh, it's related to that one plant.
It says
I never
right
know how to
here,
say it. You told me how to say it.
Yeah, go.
Philodendron.
This guy right
Yep.
here. It's related to this guy.
Yep. Beautiful. I love those. I want to do those soon, but since we talked about it today, we definitely won't do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to
But
do
I
a duckweed soon.
duckweed. All right. I can figure that out. Okay.
I've
And
never
then
even heard of a duckweed.
There's a dude. It's one of, I promise you, when you actually start looking into what it can be used for, you'll be mind blown. It can be turned into solar panels. It can be turned into alcohol. It can be and everybody calls it a fucking weed because it grows so fast.
Yep.
So
Just like dandelions.
yep, same thing.
That's not a weed
but
either.
way better. Way better. Like it could change the world type shit.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
No,
but you know we
dandelion's
don't
not a weed. It's a medicinal herb.
we don't do anything with it because we got pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals will help us. It'll make the whole world retarded, so they all comply to what we do because
Yeah, it'll make them
get them high on pills and then they won't revolt on us. Fucking
That's
fuck
fact.
pharmaceuticals.
Max, why you think they want to keep you drunk and high?
Do you still not see the snow yet, Tira?
No, no, I'm sitting in it right now.
Fuck that. Is it snowing where you're at, Joshy boy?
I can't see out the window.
Scroll eyes in the back of your skull, Josh.
Uno momento, por favor.
Oh no, I'm getting a tattoo today.
Where you getting it? Oh yeah, right here. Oh, on this one.
Yeah, I'm getting one on my eyebrow and then one on my. I don't know yet.
I got
I
enough.
don't know. We'll
Do
figure it out.
Do it on the inside of your lip, so you can be like, "Fuck you."
No, I don't want to do that. It's not gonna be fuck you either.
Huh?
Because
Wait, where? Oh, I don't have.
want me to do Kegels with my butthole?
That was for
Do
Danielle.
you? Dude, hey, if you remember the conversation where that came up from, it was me saying that to Danielle.
Yeah, it was.
What do you want me to do, Kegels with my butthole? That's what I said.
What was it about? I can't remember.
It was about. It was in
shitting my pants.
It was in this same conversation.
I'm 27 years old, and I just recently shit my pants. Yep. It was, you were talking about it. You were like, you need to do Kegels. And I was like, oh, you want me to do Kegels with my butthole?
Oh, yeah, man Kegels.
Yeah.
There are man Kegels. There are.
I know there is, but not for buttholes, bro.
Pull your balls up. Pull your balls up. Pull your balls up. Do it.
Yeah. Not for fucking buttholes. That's what I was talking about.
Yes, you can squeeze your butthole. You can squeeze
I was
your
talking about sphincters. I was talking about sphincters, and you were like, oh, there's male Kegels.
Yeah,
Cool.
you can squeeze your sphincter. You can't control your butthole, really, T-Rub. That's kind of disconcerting.
You have the most muscles in your butthole. If you can't control it, that's really bad.
Can't control your butthole.
Comes in the bathroom like, what are you doing, bro? I'm shitty. Comes in the bathroom like, what are you doing, bro? I'm shitty.
I won't play the whole thing.
Yeah, me and Soundtrap to that whole episode.
That was a night terror plus diarrhea plus fucking me freaking the fuck out, bro.
Perfect storm.
It was a 3-piece, dude. I woke up and stood up and shit my pants, bro. That's what happened. I was, why did I just shit my pants? Yeah. And then when my dad sees me, I start crying my ass off, bro. I don't know what to do. He's like, get the fuck in the shower, bro. You fucking piece of shit. Get in the shower. It was everywhere, dude. It was like a baby. It was like the diaper. It was bad, bro.
Hey, let's
bad.
talk about how the cops took my weed yesterday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that's. You're lucky. You're fucking lucky. That's all that happened.
Hey, you hear what happened? She said he didn't search the car. I told him I had weed.
Frank
Okay.
Yeah, here, bud.
Frank
Here's
did it.
the weed.
No, but that's
Well, this is what he
I
did.
promised
He
you that's
came and
why.
got Frank out.
That's
He
why
came
you
and-
only got that.
Yeah, he came and got Frank out, and he said, "Hey, bub, you got anything in that car I should know about?" Because we always get searched because Frank's passed. So he was just like, "My wife has a medical marijuana card and there's some weed in the back." So he comes up to me and I'm like shaking in my boots. I'm so scared. I'm like, fuck. Comes up to me and he's like, can you come out here, Danielle, real quick? And he's like, go ahead and get in the car, Frank. You're good to go. And I was like, we ain't going to jail. Thank God. So then Frank gets in the car. I go out into the back and he's like, where's your weed at? And at first I was like, how did he know? He was like, Frank told me, you know. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me get it out for you. And he was just like, okay. You know, let me tell you this. After you give me the things that you say you have, I'm going to search that bag. And if there's anything else in here, I'll charge you with it. So I'm like, no, there's nothing else. And then I start thinking real hard. And I was like, wait, give that back. And I snatched my bag back from him. And I started digging real hard. And then I pulled up a big jar of weed. And I was like, I forgot to give you this. And he was like, okay, that's good. Anything else? I'm like, no, I swear to God, dude. So he just starts looking in the bag. Then he's like, all right, y'all are good to go. I was like, you want a bag to put all my shit in?
Here, I got a grocery bag for you,
like,
sir.
no, that's what I
Do you know you can fucking
And he was like, no, I got bags in the car. And I was like,
regardless of Frank's past, you can say no, I don't consent to you searching my car, bro.
Yeah, but they still would have did it. They would have did it.
no,
They would know.
She said they always get searched.
I could have gotten so many tickets.
Because you let them, you give them consent. That's what that is. If you say no, bro, no,
Well,
you're not coming in. You have to have probable cause to search my car. I got my kids in my car. Leave me the fuck alone. Write me a ticket for what you're writing me a ticket for.
He had probable cause. He had all the probable cause they needed.
He had
what?
Because of why?
My license plate expired in 2018. T-Rup.
Yeah. Okay. That's a ticket. Oh, he could tell you actually, but yeah.
Between that ticket and Frank's past, that's probable cause.
Exactly. All of it. Probable cause. Immediately.
They can't bring up your fucking past like that, but they're going to, but they can't. Oh, because you used to be a drug addict doesn't mean that we have to search your car every time.
Yeah. Well, they didn't even search. He asked me for it. I gave him what I had, and then he was like, y'all get out of the way.
Let's put it this way. A cop can literally do whatever they want. A cop can come up to your window and arrest you and do it. And if you resist, a cop can come arrest you. It's just the fact that if you complain about it or if you sue them for it or something like that. But really, a cop can do whatever the fuck they want.
They want. Exactly. So when they tell me what to do, I fucking listen, because I'm not going to get extra charged over being argumentative for no goddamn reason. Yeah. Not going to do it.
I promise you, if I'm a cop and you're an asshole to me for no reason, because I'm not. I've met many cops that aren't assholes that come up to me, and I'm polite, and I even thank them afterwards.
He was the nicest cop ever. He was so nice to us, like really.
But
I was like,
I've also
cop.
dealt with cops that are fucking complete assholes, and it's like I did nothing wrong, and I don't care. I'm gonna fucking argue with you.
Yeah.
Well, he's cool. Well, if he's cool, you feel that demeanor. You feel that demeanor when they walk up to the thing.
You
if
can
they
totally
think their
tell
shit
when
don't
someone's
stink.
egomaniacal and they're like a fucking maniac, because that's what a lot of those crazy cops are. Egomaniacal maniacs.
The crazy ones, yep.
Yeah. And this guy was just a nice guy. I was like, he about to go get high as hell off of that quarter he just got off.
It's not the cop's fault. It's the fucking training program. The training programs train them. They said everybody has to comply to what you say. They don't say, hey, if you learned how to communicate, you can get a lot more information out than going up being a dickhead. And if you follow the rules and shit like that, hey, let's teach you some Brazilian jiu-jitsu so you don't kill the dude that you fucking arrest because you guys are scared of him.
There needs to be an IQ test for police officers. And like they need to be like up there type. They can't be the bottom of the
I think there needs to be psych evaluations for cops.
No,
before they go on.
There needs to be a lot of things. There needs to be what you guys said. There needs to be training to de-escalate. I'm sure they do a little bit of it, but every situation's different. But
no, it's what it is they're taught, they're going to listen to you and they're going to have to listen to you and all this shit. And then if you don't listen to them, they're like, oh my God, my training says that they have to listen to me. So now I'm going to use force.
And
Now
everything.
I'm going to use this.
There's so many different police stations and forces, and they're not intertwined and connected.
Yep.
It's a hot mess.
Well,
Yeah, you're actually. Yep, I did. I forgot about that.
First of all, there's not any fucking police station that, like, all states have different laws, you know?
yep.
Yep.
And they don't like to communicate with one another because they're trying to see who can outperform the other, because that's how you get paid better.
Hey, it's all quota, sweetheart. It's all quota. They're just all they are is making money for the government. They're government servants. That's all they are. That's the sad part about it is they're really okay. You haven't wrote enough tickets. Go sit on the side of the road and get people tickets for not stopping at a stoplight for fucking, or stopping at a stop sign for 3 seconds.
Oh, you
That's
know
what
how they
happened.
sit on that bridge in Ohio and shoot
Yup.
you over when you're riding on the highway?
Uh-huh.
That's oh, one more thing, T-Rip. I forgot to say. I stick little pieces of orange peel in the soil of my plants because I read somewhere that they love that shit.
It would be better if you stuck it in a compost pile. If you did that, because you would want it to start breaking down the nutrients
Yeah,
before you did that.
It sucks out the orange peel turns, it just slowly dries up, and then it turns like this yellowy color, and then all of a sudden it's black and turns into ash.
Yep, that's what it does. But that's literally making compost. I want to get somebody that would get a 55-gallon drum of compost, dude, because I have a good recipe for some compost. It's called compost tea. What?
I have a drum at my mother-in-law's, and
Yeah,
it's a big black, like, massive thing.
Yeah, that's a 55-gallon drum. You turn it sideways, and you hang it up and where you can spin it and shit like that.
It comes on a platform, and you literally just take the handle and go like this, and it'll go.
Oh, that's perfect. Is it compost in it?
Yep. It's a compost that my mother-in-law got for the garden.
See, okay, eggshells are very good for your plants, but don't put the eggshell right when you crack it on there, because that embryo needs to dry up. So what you would like to do is, in the compost, you can throw the eggs right in there, because it'll get fucking broken down and eventually broken down. But like, if you want to just put, like my mom, what she does is she takes her eggs and she crunches them up in a bag for a long time. She'll have a whole bag full of fucking eggshells, but you have to let them dry out before. Yep. You have to let them dry out. You can't just crack an egg and throw it in your plant, because that embryo would kill the plant.
Yeah, the yucky.
But if you let it dry out and you rinse it, yeah, it's so good for the fucking plant.
Coffee grounds too. Just take a big bowl, and when you dump out your coffee grounds, just dump them out on top, and then shake it around, and it'll air dry. And then when it's air dry, go throw it in them plants. Or right now, it's perfect for you to start fertilizing the outdoor for your garden. Leave your dead plants in there to rot. Just throw all your bullshit vegetable.
That's all nitrogen. All your dead plants rotting is all nitrogen in your soil.
Throw all your vegetable clippings, coffee grounds, eggshells in there.
Ooh.
And then in the summertime, I get a rake, or springtime, I get a rake, and I don't even put my eggs in shells. I put them in a thing. After the end of the week, I just dump them in their hole, and then I'll go in there in the summer or in the spring with a rake and just bust everything up until.
Yep.
And I like to have a big bonfire, and then dig trenches and line my trenches with charcoal, and then cover with soil and put my plants in.
Yeah, that's good. That's
my
real good.
I have a very healthy vegetable garden. I can't wait for you guys to see my tomatoes.
I bet I could fucking.
I grow heirloom tomatoes that they go like this, and they're like the size of my whole face, and they're pink.
That's sweet.
They're pink lady heirlooms, and it's just because I threw a tomato, and all of a sudden it just popped up with 7 plants.
I'm gonna need to have a BLT made by you, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
I pass out cucumbers and tomatoes all summer long. Once they start ripening, I'm fucking drowning in them.
My mom does too. My mom makes a good fucking garden
Did you just
salad.
gag at
Garden
cucumbers,
salsa.
T-Ra or Josh?
Sure did.
You're
Unless you cut them up and put them in like cucumber salad, like ranch style.
Cucumbers are gross.
Cucumbers
what?
are good.
Cucumbers are amazing. Y'all are freaks.
Hey, I gotta go. I got a tattoo appointment.
Yeah, that's cool. We're peace out, everybody.
I love you guys.
Guys,
Thanks for dropping in.
your tatty tat, T-Ra.
Brought to you by
I'll show you guys when I'm done.
Fuck yeah.